Muppet Babies was there when you grew up, but right now, it needs your help. Let's check it out. Instead of working together to bring you these beloved childhood favorites, these networks rather squabble over rights issues. Muppet Babies is in danger of never being seen again. Is your cartoon next? On today's VHS News. Mikey! Master Mikey! Hi, my name's Mikey, and recently I saw a Deadline article that affected my inner child, and it's probably going to affect yours as well. Let's talk about it. If you grew up in the Goldilocks zone like me, there's a good chance you probably watched the Muppet Babies, or maybe you even shared it with your kids, or your grandkids. God, dude, I'm getting old.
Ooh, it's really sad to watch, honestly.
The cartoon was based on a dream sequence from Muppets Take Manhattan. I remember wearing out my tape at that part as a kid. It was cool that they made the set and the characters looked so much like that moment. I love this. Kermie trapped under this horse used to give me anxiety. It's funny what your mind does when you're younger.
Ooh, skippity-doo, Kermie is still under that horse in my heart.
It's one of my favorite VHS tapes to pop in. On the cartoon, they would work out their problems with their imaginations, and this would often play out with a series of movie clips and TV tie-ins. This basic design decision would later go on to haunt them, as greed would soon set in. How is this not transformative in nature? I have no idea. You're gonna have to talk to Universal, Disney, and so many others about that.
Simple, really. All you do is hold the camera like this and pull the trigger to make it record.
Jim Henson helped out a lot of different companies, so the trade-off was he could use a lot of these clips in his work. He barely even had to ask.
Oh, okay, Boomer, it's time for your medication again. I'll just watch that on streaming.
Dude, I'm Gen X. The world might have forgot about my generation, but I'm not gonna forget about some of the few comforts we actually had. I learned from Deadline that due to rights issues, we're probably never gonna be able to stream this. I guess it's just lost to time. If you want to watch these episodes, you're very limited in options. There's a handful of VHS releases, a couple of Laserdisc drops, and single episode DVDs tied into Toy Play beanie-sized stuffies. Media Hound Muppet Baby fans are absolutely starving. I kinda want to play this Muppet Babies Video Buddy interactive game system. I'm sure it's awful, but would be great for this channel. Awful but fun is kind of our brand here at Studio Mikey.
Hi there, I'm Video Buddy.
But Mikey, I saw Muppet Babies on Dismal Plus.
Oh god, dude, that's the new Muppet Babies, and it heavily insults a kid's intelligence by making it for toddlers. The biggest crime in the world is treating kids like they're stupid, and it has none of the heart or imagination that the original show had. They got Muppet Babies right the first time. Instead of giving up the bag, they rather launch multiple derivative works. Jamie? Come on, dude, you two? You guys are teaming up on me. Look, I know I grew up, but I'm not gonna let them burgle my inner child. My heart very seldomly comes from a place of hate, but it's time to go hard on these fools. Zoldo, the power is inside me.
Mikey Ranger, last time you did this bit, your video took nearly 3 weeks to make. I know it's hard, but manage your ADHD. Here is a hit of dopamine. Go hard and stay on topic.
Nothing says going hard like a guy in a pink dress. Maybe I should take this off while I make my point.
On the new series, Gonzo wears a dress. Is this why you don't like it?
Dude, I went to Rocky Horror Picture Show almost every weekend. Seeing dudes in dresses was just par for the course. David Bowie has been doing this since, well, David Bowied. We need to keep our eyes on the prize, and that's preserving these works.
You do make a pretty good Miss Piggy.
Come on, dude.
A backbiter, eh?
I mix dad jokes and inappropriate humor to kind of take the air out of the room a bit. This is still a subject that holds very dear to my heart.
I've always had a theory that Scooter and Skeeter were the same person.
That does kind of explain why we haven't seen Skeeter in a while. This was a show about imagination. Having the comfort of imaginary friends is something I can kind of relate to.
I kind of think Gonzo is a bit of a coomer and shouldn't represent anybody.
Yeah, he always was being a pest to Miss Piggy, and didn't he grow up and love chickens and stuff?
Down with Gonzo and justice for Skeeter.
I'm a huge Gonzo fan. He's a lovable weirdo, but your life is so very short. Live it in the ways that make you happy.
I didn't understand that.
Man, even my phone don't understand me, but in the spirit of Muppet Babies, I think I have an idea. All right, Piggy, do your magic.
Are you alone? Are you bored? Come join our party.
Even if I'm far away, I think about you every day. And I just wish you could have stayed for another week or two. I'd take you wherever you want to. Yeah, we could pass that afternoon doing nothing in my room when I'm with you. Nothing ever kills our mood. I am just so tired of seeing you on my phone screen. I wanna grab your hand and pull you out.
Phony, I think you'll fit in great around here. If you can't have the Muppet Babies, I guess you can have the Muppet Babies at home.
Don't care about the Muppet Babies.
Well, little Bricky, I know how much you love Filmation's Ghostbusters, and you can't stream that either. Sorry, Jamie, Alvin and the Chipmunks is on the chopping block, at least in my region. And a personal one that hurts the most is good luck trying to watch this.
Mikey, you gotta try this.
It gives you a major high.
10 points to Hufflepuff if you watch this high. For those that don't know, this was a drug PSA paid for by McDonald's. Probably the coolest thing Uncle Ronald has ever done, but it included all your favorite 80s cartoon characters, including the Muppet Babies. If you're looking for lost media that can't be found anywhere else, this is definitely it. I've only seen this on YouTube and VHS, so good luck. We'll take a deeper dive on this in another video. I guess just toss your childhood memories aside like they're a common street pickle. Keep in mind, many of these are probably available in your area. Some of you dudes are pretty lucky. Although it seems pretty unreliable that you have to be in a certain region or use a VPN like you're some kind of crazy hacker man.
That's not how hacking really works, dude.
If you think that this is bull,
I would like to watch my show.
Totally worth it for the couple hours of production it took to make this prop. I'm gonna put Phony away for now. It's no secret that I'm a big Jim Henson fan, and it breaks my heart that there's an entire generation that'll never be inspired by the Muppet Babies. These streaming services and content piggies have their hands in the cookie jar of your childhood memories. An unforgivable act if you ask me. I'm putting together a list of all cartoons that have been affected by streaming rights, and it's getting long already. I don't know much, but Jim would probably want them to honor these handshake deals. But instead, these sneaky little piggies want to gobble everything up. A casualty of the streaming wars. It sounds dramatic. I don't hate streaming, I'm streaming to you now, but they're ruining otherwise powerful and awesome technology. For what, greed? Alright, let me break this down for you. Okay, you're getting less value, more commercials in a time when we're all hurting to pay for derivative works written by AI, cutting even more jobs, that's awesome, for shows you can't even watch so billionaires can shoot dick-shaped rockets into space. Did I get it all? Okay, so what can be done about it? This trauma break was brought to you by Tab. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. Back to physical media. What could you even do about everything that's going on? These guys only understand one thing, the language of money, so vote with your dollar. I'm not telling you to cut all your streaming services, but maybe in half.
Arr, to the high seas I go.
Little Bricky, I can't say I blame you. The boot community's gonna be going wild. Maybe you're VCR curious and don't have a player. Well, pick up a DVD or a steelbook. Right now, there's tons of physical media options. Take ownership of your collection today. Me and my buddy from the Criterion Crypt been using this little extra scratch to send each other gifts of joy for Yola Boca Flood, and I recommend you do the same. I'm gonna lose all my street cred in my tape group. I'm gonna put this away. When you're buying it from a streaming service, they can discontinue it at any time. So really, you're just renting it slightly longer.
But Mikey, I can watch all of that on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I can fit 480 pixels in this bad boy. Come on, sir, can I please get some pixels? I don't even want to get into the bitrate. That's a whole nother nightmare.
Communicating online is the hot thing right now, and the Microsoft Network is your on-ramp to the information superhighway.
And if a guy's uploading whatever to YouTube and not making it transformative in nature, it's against the terms of service and can be taken down at any time. My stuff gets taken down for stuff I have the rights to. It's banana pants. I know what you're thinking. Why am I listening to a guy that sounds like Kermit the Frog? It's not easy being green. Although all of these aren't gone yet, but if it happens to my nostalgia, how long before it happens to yours? Kermit and Miss Piggy were there for you when you grew up. Are you gonna be there for them? When your room looks kinda weird and you wish that you weren't there, just close your eyes and make believe and you can be anywhere. If you like what I do here, support other channels in the community. We're all stronger together. Waka waka.